I'm going to live with a stranger for 1 week and completely change their life through property. Family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom house. That's crazy. Winners win all the time. We find a way out. We don't find excuses.
Unfortunately, this property is no longer available.
Hello?
Are you actually a company?
Yes.
So why didn't you tell me that? We started off on the wrong foot straight away, turning up like this, turning up late.
In this moment, I was feeling quite stressed.
I've spent the last 6.5 years building a multi-million-pound social housing portfolio. A couple of months ago, I did a tweet, and the tweet said, the greatest asset is not what you get, it's who you become. And it really got me thinking, could I rebuild everything if I had to start again? So I decided to put this to the test and set myself a challenge to live with a stranger for 1 week and completely change their life through property. And I received this message from Sandu. Let's have a look.
The hardest part of my life, I come from very humble beginnings. My family of 7 share a 2-bedroom house. Since 15, I've funded everything myself, always finding ways to make money. No excuses, I just keep on pushing. Why? I've seen my parents struggle, starting from zero in their 40s. My dad works a dead-end job despite serious health issues. I want to retire them, give my family a better life and inspire others to break out of survival mode.
Seems like a nice guy. Seems like someone who's got ambition, got the work ethic. He wants to make a change. He's saying that he wants to help his family out. Family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom house. That's crazy. Let's go and see him. Hey, Sandy.
Mr. Davies.
How you doing? How you feeling about the challenge?
Excited, man. How are you?
I can't wait, man. First things first, let's find a council.
Yeah.
After find a council, let's find a property and take it from there.
All right.
What's your future plans then? Like, what do you want to get out of this?
As much as possible, honestly. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm trying to learn as much as possible from you.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're one of the biggest in the UK, so I'm really grateful.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it coming, yeah.
Let's just get us straight on the phones. We'll target the councils around here firstly, and then we'll go out and take it from there.
Let's do it.
Where are you from?
Republic of Moldova. It's a small country next to Romania. My parents moved here in 2015. They solely moved here for us, for me and my sister. They realized we have way better opportunities in the UK than back in Moldova.
With temporary accommodation, it's all about finding the council firstly. So as you already know, it's like find the council, get a clear understanding of exactly what they want, what they pay, what types of properties they need and the areas they need. From there, we then go out and find the properties. So that's the game plan for today. Let's call as many councils as possible, make lots of different relationships. I'll be listening to you in terms of what you're saying as well, coaching you through it. I'll be calling some as well, and then we'll take it from there.
Sweet.
So, you were in Luton Council, didn't you?
I did speak with them, yeah, but the rates they gave me, no.
What were the rates?
2-bed, 1170, 3-bed, 1400, 4-bed, 1600, and 5-bed, 1700.
We'll call them today again, and then just see what they're saying.
And,
have you ever called Northampton before?
Yeah.
You've called what they say? No good.
They're not doing it. I've got a spreadsheet with all the councils we contacted and their response.
Oh, nice.
Within like a two-hour radius from here.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I mean, my VA called them several times. I can show you from.
Yeah, we'll go for that in a bit. But I just want to just call some from scratch as well.
Sure.
So I'm not from around here, so I need to get a list of all the boroughs around here. Let's do that firstly.
Yeah.
And we'll start with Northampton, and we'll just like literally work our way around.
So that's the county.
Okay.
And all the councils. So we have several counties, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. We'll contact all of them then. So I've just checked on here. I've typed in Northampton temporary accommodation. They've actually got a website. You can get emergency housing if you're legally homeless, for example. If you've been evicted, have priority need, understand your temporary accommodation. So what I'm going to do now is contact them and see what they're saying.
Thank you for calling West Northamptonshire Council. We are experiencing high volume of new applications.
Also got the number of the temporary accommodation manager.
Delivery. If you
because of time.
It's long.
What's the number?
And his number is 01 604.
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a...
Next one.
I'm going to go on to Contracts Finder now. This is a game changer because you can have a look on the government website and see who's won the contracts. and then partner with those temporary or emergency accommodation companies who have won these multi-million-pound contracts. So in here, I'm gonna put in temporary accommodation. This bit's really important. Awarded contract. So you're based in Northampton. I'm gonna do it within a 50-mile radius. Yeah. I'm gonna untick all these as well because I'm only interested in the ones that have actually won the contract. Those ones with the contact today. Right, and you can see these are all the different ones you look for. Some of them not relevant to us.
So that one.
Yeah, this one here. This is a £6 million contract awarded in 2023. So we'll click that now. So this is what you need to look for here. So although the closing date is finished, that's irrelevant to us. So that puts a lot of people off, but actually what you're looking for here is a contract end date. That's 2027. So that means that the providers that won this contract, they're still looking for properties. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see here, award date, contract date, but this is the game changer here. Value of contract, and this contract was awarded to 8 suppliers. So basically, the way it works, this £6.8 million contract, the government-backed contract was awarded to these 8 suppliers. So they're going to get higher rates of temporary accommodation, and they're going to be essentially looking. So what we'll do now is you can go here, you can see their address as well. We'll put this into Google, and we need to essentially try and find out what their contact number is. Contact them first, introduce ourselves, see what they're after, because this is what entrepreneurship is all about. It's all about creating value, solving problems. If you can solve a problem, you're going to get money. You're going to get compensated in proportion to the value that you're creating. The problem right now is there's a massive housing crisis. They've won a great contract, a government-backed contract. They're going to need housing and a lot of houses. So if we can solve that problem for them, then we're good to go. So I'm on the website now. Let's give them a call and let's see what they're all about.
Thank you for calling Tri-Capital Housing. I'm sorry we're unavailable to take your call at the moment.
Hi, my name's Shaun. I'm a property investor local in the area and just wanted to see what you currently need housing wise, as we may be able to work together and supply you with properties. Give me a call back on this number. I'm free all day today. I'm in the area all week. Love the opportunity to have a call with you. Thank you. That's it. So if you now send them an email and then let's try and see if they come back to us. Luton.
Okay.
Right, let's give these ones a call. We're property investors in the local area, and we're looking to work with temporary and emergency accommodation providers. So just wanted to find out if you're currently looking for more properties. We may be able to help you.
Not at the moment, but I can give you Dan's email address and he can let you know when we are taking on again.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thank you. Yeah, what's his email address?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. If we keep trying, we will land in a minute. I'm going to call one more on this and then I'm going to move on.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed is not in service.
Right, that's great. So we're going to move on from this area. I don't think this area is a decent area, to be honest with you, but I think I need you to go through that process of trying to establish what providers are around here, but I think we've done that now. So what we're going to do is go back onto Contracts Finder and find more providers. For me, I think Contracts Finder is the best way to find a deal. You're not just calling random companies, you're getting companies that have actually won a contract from the government. So going back on Contracts Finder again. This time, I'm not going to put in postcode, I'm going to put all locations. Again, I'm going to go back to awarded contract, type in temporary accommodation. And here, there's 9,000 contracts that have been awarded. So that's literally crazy. But obviously, not all of them are relevant to us, so it's just a case of like sifting through them and seeing which one would work.
Oh, it's a shame my mom's not in the country, you know. She would have fed you guys like very, very well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's in Moldova now. Yeah, she had to go. And my grandma felt a bit sick, so.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
It was an emergency flight, but she's better now.
Yeah.
So.
That's good, man. Tell your mum I can come back.
Yeah.
Come back, man. Just let her know when she's back. I'll get some good food.
yeah, we'll have you over. I come from a working class family. You know, my parents have worked hard all their life. Since early 20s, they built their own house. They grew us up beautifully and they always provided everything that we ever needed. So I saw them working hard. I see them working hard still. So I know they're doing it for us. So I always wanted to show them that there's other ways, and I always wanted to bring them a new level of comfort that perhaps they haven't experienced much in their life.
So Luton Council, have you got their number, please?
Yeah.
I think what it is, I think you're through to the wrong
Department.
You need to get through to the temporary accommodation department. Hi, it's Shaun calling. We're a temporary accommodation provider, and we've got access to quite a lot of properties in the local area in Luton. So we're looking at working with Luton Council to provide temporary accommodation. Is this something that you guys are still offering at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. What size are the properties?
Ideally, what I need to try and establish is exactly what you need. We can get access to like 1, 2 and 3 bedroom properties.
So we need literally 3 and 4 beds.
3 and 4 beds. All right, cool.
Yeah.
2 seconds, let me write this down. 3 and 4 beds. Where specifically?
Anywhere in Luton.
Anywhere in Luton. Okay, can you explain how the process works in terms of working with you, in terms of providing properties?
You would need to email in and then we can send you out the link to join our platform, which is the agent and landlord approved contractors list.
Perfect.
And then you would just email us what you have. We'll send a surveyor out to survey the property, any minor works that need to be carried out you'll need to do. And then once the property is literally ready to hand over keys and you've passed all the certs over to our property negotiators, we would list it and move somebody in.
Yeah, that's great. And how does it work in terms of the payment, just so we know what we're working with? What's your nightly rates at the moment?
So it depends on what size the property is. If you offer us a 3 bed, we'd give you £65 a night and 75 on a 4 bed.
Okay. Are these rates negotiable at all?
No, they're the same for every agent.
Same for every agent. Perfect. All right. And just out of interest, what is your current demand? Like, do you have a lot of tenants on the waiting list?
Oh, huge.
Wow.
I'd take 300 3 beds if you had them.
Oh, amazing. Wow, that's crazy. It's good for us to hear, though, because we are looking to expand in the area, so I'm glad that the demand is there. So, yeah, leave it with me. We're going to crunch some numbers now, speak to our network and see what we can get and take it from there.
All right. No problem. Thanks so much.
All right,
Take
thank
care,
you.
bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You're a magician.
Did you hear what she said?
Wow.
300.
300.
3
So
beds.
take them. Wow.
So,
Yeah.
let's work out what that makes now. Looks like we're going to Luton tonight. So, 1,950.
Yeah.
So, what we need to try and do is establish what's out there for that. Let's go and open rent. The demand is crazy.
Wow.
I think this is going to be our best bet, going to Luton tonight.
Yeah.
I'd even go to Luton today, this afternoon.
Yeah. I got lower.
You got lower?
Yeah, 4 bed, like 1,600.
Wow.
Yeah, back-to-back lease, so it was literally impossible to find.
Yeah.
I found one, but the profit was only £70.
Right. Let me call her back again because I need to find out if we're responsible for paying for bills or not. Hey, sorry, it's Shaun again. Just wondering, who covers the bills? Does a tenant do it or do we have to do it?
Utilities is a tenant. All of the repairs is the landlord.
Okay, perfect. That's great.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Yes, please.
Even better.
It just shows what the power of relationships and connection does. I was, very excited and very blown away by his communication skills.
That was in what, less than an hour?
Less than an hour. Just boom, done, finished. Here we go, £1,500. So if we can get 3 beds, £65 times 30, there you are.
450.
450. But we're going to do it at scale because there's a huge opportunity. Look at this one. Here we go.
1,600.
This is nice. Look at this. Okay, let's give them a call now. Let's see what's saying. The crazy thing is as well, like, everything's against us. We've got a bank holiday week.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-day week. So we're already missing a day. So we've got shorter times. Other thing is as well, is because it was a bank holiday yesterday, the councils are super busy today. But you know what it is? Winners win, man.
Yeah.
Winners win all the time. We find a way out. We don't find excuses. Right, let's get this one boxed off now. I might be going home today.
Hello, welcome. Your call may be recorded for monitoring. And
Go and call the kids in a bit. Kids, I'm back home today.
To organise a viewing, we will get the landlord.
Do you know what you need to do? You need to go
arrange
to
a
Luton.
specific
You need to go to Luton and visit every estate
Due to
agent
the
there.
number of properties we advertise,
Directly in the office.
we do need a reference number. To be
So
able to-
let's head straight to Luton, book a hotel.
all
there.
open rent. Thanks for inquiring about our 4-bed detached house.
Oh, it's 4 bed.
In OX5.
free?
Unfortunately, this property is no longer available. To be sent a free SMS.
Here we go. So there's one here. They want 1,450 per month. So this one will make, because the tenants are responsible, 500 quid. How's that for you?
I'll take it.
Thanks for inquiring about our 3-bed maisonette Sundon Park Parade in LU3. We can confirm this property is available. The landlord for this property has asked us to ask you a few questions. We have received your viewing request and you are number 19 in the queue.
19 in the queue.
Oh.
Nah, it's no good, mate. It's no good. It's no good. Yeah. All right,
Send
cool.
an email explaining what you do, your situation, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll keep in the loop. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Appreciate your help.
All right,
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Take care.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That went well.
Yep.
Honestly, once I get in touch with the directors, mate, it's a done deal. Do you know what I'd say as well? I would say, when are you in the office? I think this is something that where we need to be face to face, because it's much easier to close someone face to face as opposed to on the phone or on the email.
Yeah.
Mate, you're making some serious traction, man. Serious traction. Honestly, once we have the meeting with them, it's game over.
You know, most of the time they just company lets. Yeah,
that's what they're like, a lot of them. But here we go. Look, here's one. Mate, there's loads of opportunity in Luton, man. 01582. Even if you're making like 450 of the property,
10 properties.
They need 300. She said it. You heard it yourself. It's all about the way you come across. I've had people come to me and said, Luton doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. All the agents say we don't want rent to rent.
Yeah.
But it's all. If you notice, I don't use the words rent to rent.
Yeah.
Keep it very simple. We work with the council.
And you're direct as well.
Yeah.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point. Yeah. I always say you confuse and you lose them. So I'll try and keep things as simple as possible.
That's true though. That's very true. When I try to explain it, I would say temporary accommodation, and perhaps they didn't know what that means. You know,
they don't understand the temporary accommodation. What's that?
What is that?
You say rent to rent. What's rent to rent?
Yeah.
Don't understand, and you start confused, and you lose it. And then not only that as well. Unfortunately, rent to rent has a bad name because there are lots of cowboys in the industry.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening? They take on properties. They don't do the right job.
Yeah.
They can't afford the rent. They end up sabotaging it for everyone else. So I don't use the words rent to rent.
I've had an agent, actually, I spoke with him and I did my pitch and he was like, mate, I can smell a rent to rent from a mile away.
Oh gosh. I don't really like using the phones because I want to build rapport with these people. Let's actually go visit some agents and then let's just see if we can get some viewings today. Some properties. Let's do it.
Sick. That was quicker than I thought.
Quicker than I thought, mate. We're going to get this wrapped up this week.
How many calls do you have? 5?
Yeah, about 5 calls. We've already boxed off a council. So now the work is done on that side. So now all our energy will be going towards finding the property. Sandy, have you found it so far?
Amazing, man, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Shaun, did you expect it to happen that fast?
It all depends on how bad you want it. Now, obviously I'm doing this challenge. I'm away from my family. I'm away from my business. I need this to work. I didn't just come here for no reason. So for me, failure is not an option. So I'm just like, it just has to work. Are you willing to really do what it takes? Are you actually working? Are you actually doing the things that move the needle? If you notice, to start the challenge, what did we do? High income generating task straight away. Go out there, build relationships, get from behind the phone, get from behind the computer, get in front of people. Property is a relationship business. So that's exactly what we're gonna do now. We're gonna get out there and build relationships with agents. I'm telling you, like, that's gonna be the best way and the quickest and easiest way for us to close a deal. There's still a long way to go, but I'm staying optimistic, I'm staying positive. And yeah, I always think what you believe will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you think you can do something, guess what? You'll achieve it. If you tell yourself, oh, it's gonna be too hard, I can't. I've never been to Northampton, I've never been to Luton before. I don't know what to expect. A lot of people have told me that Luton doesn't work. A lot of people have told me the agents don't do rent to rents, but I just believe in myself. I believe that I can go there, build relationships and close a deal with no contacts, no resources, no network. I just believe that I can do it. It's the same way I just really believed 6.5 years ago with no property experience, no relationships. In fact, I had no money. I only had £1,500 to my name. I just really believed that I could build a multi-million-pound business. I don't know why I had that belief system, but I just really believed it could happen. And guess what? It happened. It's not been easy. Doesn't mean it's going to be, you're going to roll over and everything's going to fall into place. But it just means that you're willing to do what it takes. So when you come across obstacles and challenges, you're going to keep going. Do you know what? I gave myself 2 weeks. Let's see if I can get it boxed off in 4 days. That'll be amazing. Sandu, this is when the relationship building starts. Property is all a relationship game, mate. The more contacts you build, the better relationship you can build, is the more deals you're gonna get. Yeah. And use me as a case study. Most of my deals are literally not because I'm good, it's just simply because I built a relationship with agents. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We'll literally visit every estate agent in Luton. Wow. And that's the AO now for the next few days. Build rapport, find common ground, Keep it simple. Remember I said earlier, confuse them, you lose them. I will do a few so you can learn.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna do a few, and then I'm gonna basically coach you and correct you. And yeah, man.
Let's do it. I'm excited to get in.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We've got Connells over there.
Yeah.
Connells is, I don't think they'll do it, you know. The issue that you've got with like large estate agents, they're obviously controlled by a head office.
Right.
So me personally, I like to find like the independent agents.
Like smaller.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm staying positive but realistic at the same time. I'm just doing this as an exercise, but I don't think we're going to close anyone from the estate on the high street.
Too big.
Because you've got all the nationwide brands.
Yeah.
But it's still worth trying anyway. Let's try Connells first. Hi, lettings please. How you doing, Sean? Nice to meet you. We do temporary accommodation with the council. Okay. Do you guys do company lets?
So we can only do company lets when it is a business renting to their employees.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so that was no surprise, exactly what we thought. It's a nationwide brand, they're controlled by a head office.
Yeah.
Head office can't do it, they can only rent to their employees, so to keep going. We work with Luton Council. We're looking for like 3 or 4 bedroom properties to have for families. Do you have anything in the books at all?
What type of families, like when you say for families?
Like council tenants?
The properties we have is like the landlord is the one who decides what kind of people they accept for their properties. If it's like a company let,
Yeah, so that went well. She was quite friendly.
She was good.
Yeah.
The connection was there. The conversation was good.
Yeah.
But then again,
it's all about. Like, having a conversation, you don't mind if people are respectful.
You feel brave going to heart.
Oh, going to heart, right? Let's do it.
You know what happened? My VA called them a few times.
Yeah.
And they told them, don't call us again. And they actually called me personally as well. Like,
let's try heart then. Looking already. Hey guys, how you doing? You alright? And we're looking to see if you guys have any 3 to 4 bedroom properties.
Yeah, we've got quite a few actually, to be fair.
What's the rent on that one?
That's 1,700. It depends really on the situation.
We're looking at something paying max like 1,500 for a 3 bedroom property. And do you guys do company lets as well?
We do company lets, yeah.
Perfect. Alright, cool. Could we view today at all? The one for £1,500. Getting chauffeured to a viewing. This $1 million watch, you don't need no. Guys, an amazing experience from Heart so far. Imagine we're getting chauffeured to a viewing right now. Never happened in the last 6.5 years. So Heart, Luton, highly recommended. This could be it, bro. This could be it. Can you imagine if we didn't go in?
Go through, have a look.
Thank you.
Cool. 2 reception rooms, that's great. Because potentially turn one of them into the bedroom as well. Gosh, the bed's massive, isn't it? This is perfect, you know. This is exactly what we need. Bit of damp there as well.
The property management team will be looking after that at the moment, so
it's minor stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing then is we need to get the council out. So I'll call the council when we get back, and then we'll get them arranged to come out. If we run this as a 4-bed, that's what I'll make.
But then with the mold stuff, you might come back, you know?
Sometimes it's because they're not opening the windows and there's no ventilation. Because look, there's no fan in here, so this firstly needs a fan.
Yeah.
Because they're guaranteed they're having showers, but they're not opening the windows.
Of course, yeah, especially if it's cold.
What I'm going to do, mate, I'll open this, keep this window slightly open a little bit. There's a carbon monoxide sensor there. Just test that, make sure that works. No, it doesn't work. Oh, it does. It does work, yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah, definitely works.
Overall, I thought this property was great. A bit of remedial work that needs to be done, of course. Nothing that's going to be too expensive or can't be done, so overall, I thought it was great. And also, I really like the estate agent. I was genuinely pleased with the customer service. The game changer is, number one, you're not renting directly to the tenant. Yeah. You're renting to the company, so the company's responsible. This could all go. So, well, it depends on what they say. What we need to do though, we need to get the council out ASAP.
And how long will they take?
I don't know. We'll have to ask them.
The department that I was speaking with in Luton, they said 5 days.
I should talk to it.
Oh, nice, mate. Well done.
So, sorry, if I can get a name, email address and phone number, please.
Yeah. Right, lovely to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Right, Sandu, huge success, mate.
Huge
success. That went absolutely amazing. You've called Heart before, haven't you?
Yeah.
What did Heart tell you?
A lot of times as well. And they even called us back and said, never call Heart again, because we do not do company lets. So,
guys, this is why I always say, like, there's power in building relationships. Wait in there, straight away, build rapport, kept it quick, short, sweet, spicy, straight to the point. And guess what? They now do company lets. It's all about building rapport. Like I always say to people, get from behind the computer screen, get from behind the phone, get in front of people. Property is a relationship game. This is a perfect example that proves that fact.
And it's a lot different as well in person.
Yeah.
In person it's a lot more friendly. Over the phone people can be a lot meaner, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. These guys are really busy. When you're on the phone, they just want to cut you off. It's just because they're really busy, whereas when you're in front of them, they have no choice but to give you their undivided attention. We've been to 3 estate agents now so far. This one we got chauffeured to a property. High contender. If this goes through, it's going to be a game changer. Let's carry on. Let's see what else we get. First things first, we need to call the council now and get them to come out for a viewing. Hey, it's Shaun calling again. I spoke to you earlier regarding properties in Luton. I've got some great news. I've got a fantastic 4-bed property in LU3. I just wanted to know what's the best way of getting this across to you, and then also as well, how long does it usually take for your inspectors to come out and inspect the property?
You need to email me first, so then I've got your email address and I can send you over all the links for you to register on our system.
Yep.
And then once you're registered, we can get our surveyor out to you.
Perfect. All right, we're just sending an email to you right now. Take care. Bye-bye. And that's it. Yeah. That's how you close the council, mate. Yeah. Things are just going so well, and I thought to myself, do you know what? Something's going to go wrong very soon. So this is what you call quick acting. Haven't got time to go back to the car to get the laptop, so we're literally sending an email now before we go into the next agent here. Suppose you spoke to my colleague Shaun earlier about the temporary accommodation. We've got a fantastic property we think may be of interest to you, and then send the property address, and then just put on there, please can you let us know the next steps. I'm hoping that she sends you the details today so you can sign up and get the ball rolling. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what we get from here. So as we'll go into the next estate agents, one random guy just approached us as like, what you recording? What you recording? I thought, you know what? Let me see what he's going to say. And this is what happened. Documentary made about property investment.
Property investment.
In Luton. Right. Yeah.
So is it going to go on telly or?
YouTube. We've just met. What's your name?
My name is Khalid Zaman. Yeah.
Local in Luton.
Local in Luton. Lived in the manor. Rapping LU4. And I'm a rapper as well.
Are you a rapper?
Yeah, why?
Show us some, give us some lyrics, man. Drop some lyrics.
MC Castilla, the pocket filler to the man known as Killer. From LU4 Portland on road, man on be with all his heat. I'm about late with shit, can you mate?
Alright, mate. Yeah, catch you later. Yeah? See you later. Guys, honestly, there are some characters in Luton, I tell you. Like, it's a bit mad. I can't lie, it's a bit mad, but yeah. Only in Luton. Anyway, let's carry on, back to business.
That's good.
Hey, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah.
Good.
When it comes to a company let, our company, they've changed the rules a little bit.
Ah, right, okay.
I have to find out the hard way.
Right, okay.
So if you're registered as a company that's basically a letting agent or subletting, we won't be able to do it.
That's fine, no problem. Well, thank you for your time anyway. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
you too.
Thank you so much.
Had no luck in the estate agents. Here's the thing, there's loads of estate agents. If one doesn't want one, then it's fine. Keep it moving. Let's go to the next one. Hey guys, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Do you guys do lettings here?
We certainly do. We work with Luton Lets.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is the emergency accommodation.
Yeah.
Right, what are you offering? The same thing?
Same thing, yeah. So basically, we'll take it off you on the long-term lets. Landlords obviously like it because there's guaranteed rent.
Are you paying the same rents as them?
Yeah. We just pay
the same.
We just pay the market rent.
So
well,
obviously the council will still need of properties then?
They need loads.
1 bedrooms as well, or no?
3 and 4 beds.
Just 3 and 4 beds as normal.
Yeah. That was a bit weird because
she works directly with them.
Number one, she said she wasn't interested, but she was asking more questions. So I'm like, are you interested? Are you not interested? Or that's what I kept going on. I didn't know like what was. I was confused.
Yeah.
But then it didn't make sense because then she was like, oh, so the council need more properties then, do they?
So she
I'm
didn't
like,
know.
Like you should know, shouldn't you? You work with them. So that was a bit weird, but that's how it goes, guys. You win some, you lose some. But you know what? All in all, it's been a fantastic day. It's been a big win, and you know what? It hasn't even been a full day. Can you imagine tomorrow when we have a full day of looking for properties? Like,
we need to go direct to vendor.
It's all about building relationships. I always say it. The person who builds the most relationships wins the game. It's as simple as that. Do you know the amount of times, where I've spoken to a landlord who has had a bad experience with social housing, and they categorically said to me, I will not do any business with you. And then I'll keep pushing and pushing and pushing. I'll meet them face to face. And what happens? All of a sudden they let their guard down because you're now you've now got a relationship with them. It's never about the property, it's about the relationship. Once you build that relationship efficiently and effectively, then the deal takes care of itself. Even I've had landlords that they've been offered a lot more money than what I'm offering, but because the landlord trusts me, the landlord wants to work with me directly, the landlord goes ahead with my deal. So it always falls back to relationship. Whenever I lose a deal, the first thing I think to myself is, like, where did I fail on this relationship building? Like, did I build enough of a relationship? Because if I did, that deal would have been mine. So it's always a bit of a learning curve every time I lose a deal. You know what, I love the game though, man. It's a great game to play. And it's a nice feeling as well, like especially when you go to a new city and then you come and build different relationships and end up closing a deal. So it's gonna be a great day tomorrow. We need to find a hotel now though. It's 5 o'clock. Still don't know where we're sleeping tonight. But we'll find something. And then we'll get a nice early start tomorrow and get back on it.
She just came back to me with a price list of what they pay. And the free bed, it says 1,400 per month for a 3-year lease.
That's not what she said on the phone. Just forward me the email, mate. Oh my days. I'll be honest with you, this moment out of the whole thing was probably the scariest moment for me. When he called me and told me that they wasn't paying the rates, I was like, man, what are we gonna do? Because the rates are just not gonna work with those rates that he was saying. I was like, surely this can't be happening now. We literally spent the whole day in Luton. We haven't got time to waste. Our back is against the wall. We did call her back and thankfully it was just an automated email and we was able to secure the rate she told me on the phone. Panic over. I think for you personally, as an entrepreneur, you don't want to hire an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. You want to hire an intrapreneur. Because when you think about an entrepreneur, they're going to see what you do.
Yeah.
And from an employer's point of view, and they'll be like, do you know what? I can do this myself.
Yeah.
And then they'll just leave.
Yeah.
That's not what you want. Ideally, what you want is someone that can build within. So someone that can take risks, feel like an entrepreneur without taking the financial risk.
Yeah, within the company.
Within the company,
right.
And still grow.
Yeah.
And that's an intrapreneur. So that's the sort of people that I like to hire because they can still have the growth. They can still have the leadership skills because obviously you need to have leadership skills, but they can grow within the business. For me, I wanted to control my own financial future. That's what I really wanted. I wanted to take things into my own hands. I didn't want another person to be responsible.
Yeah.
So now we're eating some good dinner after a great day. Been very productive. Got some emails we'll reply to later. We built some great connections today as well. It's been a productive day today with that guy.
Yeah.
If you noticed, I was trying to be very personal with him.
Yeah.
Because that's how you build rapport. I've got his personal WhatsApp number now. We can then stay in touch with each other and continue to build that relationship. Because this is the thing with sales. This is how I've been able to close a lot of deals over the years. You've got one element is building the relationship. The second element is how do you maintain the relationship. If you can maintain the relationship effectively, you'll get lots of deals. And for me, I always maintain that relationship by getting personal numbers.
In day one, I realized the difference in levels between me and Shaun. Even though I consider myself to be quite an extrovert and confident person, being in a new game and never actually approaching estate agents in this matter, I realized how much or how little I have compared to Shaun, and it was just amazing to shadow him and see how well spoken he is. And it just shows that knowledge in the game gives you the confidence as well.
So it's day 2. Yesterday was great. We made great traction. Let me show you where I'm staying actually. Just a small little hotel room. Nothing fancy, no bells and whistles, just somewhere to lay my head. Lots of lessons yesterday. Yesterday was a great day and I think Sandu learned a lot as well. The biggest thing that he'll take is rhythm. So I always say there's a rhythm to success. You notice people that are successful, people that have achieved something great in their lives, they have a rhythm to the way they work, the way they move, how quickly they deal with challenges, how they approach situations, how they solve problems, how they create value, how they think on their feet. There's a rhythm to success, and I think that's the biggest thing that Sandu will take away. And for me, it's great because I built my business back in 2018, and when I first started my business, I was going out there and I was building my brand. I was going to every networking event and I was really putting myself out there, telling absolutely everyone what I do, which is a key thing for business. Tell absolutely everyone what you do, because that's the only way you're going to get seen. You need to have attention. Attention leads to income. It leads to money, and that's something that's really crucial. And people always say to me like, oh, but Shaun, I'm an introvert. And my view on that is, I'm not an introvert, I'm not an extrovert, I'm a whatever it takes to get the job done. That's what I am. Whatever it takes. If I need to become an extrovert, I'll become an extrovert. It's very, very simple. It all comes down to how badly do you want it. So you've got to remove your self-beliefs, remove all your limitations, and just stop thinking about what people are going to say about you and what people think, because at the end of the day, they're not paying your bills. And just get yourself out there and provide massive value, and more importantly, take massive action, because it's a massive imperfect action. It's in that you're going to achieve the success. So today is another day. We made great traction. Stay tuned. We've got a great day ahead.
So Shaun, it's day 2. How are you feeling about it?
I could do without this right now. Got a lot on in the business. We're going through organisational restructure. There's something huge, probably like the biggest thing I've ever done. It's happening in a few months, and that will be announced. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel, because all will be revealed soon. So I could really do without this challenge right now, to be honest. However, man of my word, if I commit to something, I have to do it. But this is literally how winners win. Winners win because they show up, they don't give excuses. Regardless of the way they feel, they will do the work. Regardless of the circumstance, they will still show up. And here's the thing as well, you can either have results or excuses, but you can't have both. So for me, even though there's a lot going on in my business, my property business, we've got organisational restructure, I've got about 60 rooms being onboarded, but I'm still here, managing both, and I'm getting it all boxed off. And winners win at the end of the day, and this challenge will be a success. It's going to be hard, and obviously there's a risk of failure, of course. It's not guaranteed that they're going to win, but I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it 110% of my energy and continue coaching Sandu today, and his life will obviously get changed as a result. You could easily change your life with one estate agent. You could partner with them and they could just give you lots of different deals. Yesterday, I sort of took the lead a lot, but today I'm gonna allow him to take the lead, and then I'm gonna basically coach him as well and show him exactly where he's going wrong and what he could have done better, because that's how we'll learn, is by actually doing it. So I'm gonna let him today take the lead, find estate agents.
Shaun, I've just got an email from somebody we emailed yesterday.
Oh, nice. What's it saying?
It's they're asking us how we heard about them and what councils we currently work with.
Nice. So this is from yesterday, isn't it? So, hi Sandu, I'm good, thanks. Hope you're too. Please let me know how you heard about us and what councils you currently work with. Kind regards. Oh, amazing. All right, cool. What I want you to do, reply to him and state that we're new to the area,
right,
and we have access to a lot of properties. So we'd love the opportunity to book a call with him to establish exactly what properties he's currently looking for and where we need the properties to. We can then go out there with our network and our resources and find the specific properties, and hopefully we can work together. So just ask him if he's free for a call at some point today to discuss further.
All right.
And I think that'll be the best way to do it. We book a call, try and establish exactly what his needs are, make sure there's a synergy, and then if he then states, you know what, I'm desperate. At that point, we'd then say, okay, cool, potentially let's do a face-to-face meeting.
But in regards to his question about what councils we work with, do we just ignore it?
The state, we're new to the area, just say we're property investors and we're new to this local area. So, guys, today, did a bit of admin on the laptops first. Basically, Sandu just got an email from someone who we emailed yesterday. So, an email's great, he wants to find out more information. And what I always say as well is, when you get an email, never try and close in the email, because it all goes back to building relationships. Property's relationship game. So you don't want to try and close via email or even via phone. You want to basically meet the person face to face if possible, or even have a Zoom call if that's not possible, and build the rapport. And what you'll tend to find, if once the rapport is built, when you actually go for the close, there's less friction and you'll find it easier. It's more of a seamless process when the rapport was built. So that's my advice for speaking to providers.
What about the heart property though? Are we going to complete that document or?
We need to complete it, but we need to find out when we can get this. But ideally, we need her to respond today.
Oh,
because what it is,
Yeah.
once you put the offer through, they're gonna want you to put a deposit on it.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, so we really need her to respond now. That's the stipulation right now. Right, next step is we need to just hit the road now.
Yeah.
We'll go someone across the road first.
Yeah.
And then we'll get boxed off from there. Right, so nice easy one. You are now going to that estate agents.
Yeah.
And you're going to take the lead this time. I'm just going to be there to sort of watch and coach and advise. If they're asking lots of questions and I can see you're struggling, I'll just step in. All sales should be improvisation. It's all about building rapport, isn't it? Go in there, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Explain what you do. Obviously, explain what you want as well. And then, yeah, that's it.
Let's do it.
Oh, with someone, I think. There's another one here. Let's go to this one instead.
Oh yeah. We are property investors new in the area, and we're looking for 3 to 4 bed houses.
Okay. Which day?
As soon as possible, really.
As soon as possible. We have these properties.
These two look good. This bit was great because I all talk about common ground. Here you've got Sandu and the estate agent both talking the same language, both talking Romanian. So yeah, they was able to find a synergy straight away and connect.
Case se țin bine, ok?
Okay.
Se fac refurbishment între vopsesc restul.
His brother's the estate agent.
Ask him what time his brother will be back, if he can call his brother.
Când vine fratele tău înapoi, nu știi? 1 hour.
Oh, we'll be back in 1 hour. Honestly, these properties,
Yeah, we need to come back, man.
we want to view these two here.
Okay.
That's the perfect price. So we don't mind doing a bit of work because the profit will be better for us. Hopefully we can work together. That would be great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Take care. That went really well.
Yeah.
There's a bit of common ground. You obviously both speak the same language. Those two properties for 1,500 are great.
Bargain.
That's the sort of properties that we want. We want properties where we can fix it up a bit, that need a bit of work, because the profit's going to be great. So if we can close both of those properties,
1,500?
£1,500. Not bad, isn't it? Right, cool. Let's go, guys. You guys open? Close, yeah? Alright, cool. They're closed. Do you want to do this one?
Oh, I'm a bit nervous, but yeah, sure.
Be nervous, man. You're fine, man. I think what's holding Sandu back the most right now is self-belief. He needs to believe in himself. He needs to believe that it's possible, and he needs to have the confidence in himself. Self-belief is 50% of the work. I've done this time and time again. So the level of confidence I have walking into an agent, speaking to an agent is very high.
Hi guys, you okay? Is there anyone available to speak to in regards to lettings?
Is it for you to rent or is it just...
It would be a company let. We're basically property investors.
Okay.
We've been tasked by the council to look for 3 and 4 bed properties.
Okay.
Do you have any available right now?
Because I'm dealing with someone from like the council at the moment and she's doing the exact same thing where she's buying like loads of like 3, 4 beds off me as well.
Buying.
To buy, yeah.
To buy. We would actually rent them.
This is the sales department. I won't be able to help you with that.
Right now, I've just been like going to different agents and just seeing if anyone is able to work with us. There's a lot of people saying that they don't do company lets. I do think it's due to a lack of education. That's the issue that you get sometimes with certain agents. If they've had a bad experience or they don't explain it effectively to the landlord, then it's no good, essentially. So they need to be on board to be able to explain to the landlord, to explain the benefits. And then once you find an agent that can do that, then it's a game changer. It's just a numbers game. That's all it is. You've got to get a lot of no's coming to the game. You've got to get a lot of rejection. There's lots of estate agents out there. So if you get a few that say no to you, that's not a problem at all. You can just keep cracking on until you find one that does want to work with you.
Hello?
Hello, Dave. This is Sandu. We exchanged a few messages on open rent. What time are you available for viewings?
I can do any time, probably about after 3 o'clock.
Okay, amazing. All right, Dave. I'll see you then.
Excellent. I'll see them. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
901 Shelby Drive. Look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side.
Sandu has never tried Jamaican food, so it'll be disservice of me to spend a whole week with Sandu and him not try any Jamaican food. So that's one of the locals. They've told us about this amazing Jamaican restaurant.
Jamaican
you know what?
debut.
We're gonna get some good food. Let's see what it's saying. Hi, are you guys serving food? Yeah? All right, perfect, thanks. He's never tried Jamaican food before, so I said, you're missing out. So I said, what do you recommend for him to try? What's good? He doesn't like spicy food.
None of it is spicy, honestly. I don't want spicy.
All right. Something that will impress.
Get him a fried chicken with rice and peas.
Mutton gravy on it?
Sorry?
Mutton gravy?
Am I putting gravy?
Yeah.
You run your mouth, but you ain't down to go rounds with me.
Alright guys, we have the debut of the Jamaican food. Ready?
Yeah, let's go. What do you think? Good, yeah?
Nah.
You like it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Bellissimo.
That Jamaican food, chef's kiss. I'm so glad Sandu was able to try that. But now, back to business, and we've got another viewing. Hello?
Are you actually a company?
Yes, yeah. Alex was actually my...
looking for. You didn't say that when I spoke to you, did you?
Well, Alex is actually my colleague.
Yeah, so why didn't he tell me that?
I thought he would.
Yeah, he didn't.
Has he not told you anything that we do? Right.
So we started off on the wrong foot straight away, turning up like this, turning up late. Not what I wanted really, but yeah, what are you offering? What are you saying? You've obviously seen the video, you've seen the property.
Yeah, we were interested in the property, Dave. We work with the council. We've been tasked to find them 3 to 4 bed properties to house families.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, your property fits our standards.
Fair enough. So how does that all work with tenancies and all that lot?
Yeah, so the council...
John, you don't need to look around then, I'm guessing. You just want to chat.
We
could have chatted on the phone, that's all I mean. I sent you the
No, I'd like to see it in person as well.
Oh, okay, no, that's fair enough. But
yeah, but obviously we need to make sure you're okay with it first.
Yeah. Well, I did have someone else that came to see it.
Right.
Same sort of thing.
Right.
It depends what the contract is. I'm not even sure, because all I know is sort of all the purposes and all that lot. I need to have a secure tenancy agreement.
Yeah.
That's all I'm really worried about. I want to protect my property.
That's what we do. We cover everything.
Right. Okay. Is that like including maintenance on the way and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that does sounds okay. It's that I don't know anything about it. That's all. If you know what I mean. I don't know the ins and outs. How does it work? Is it short term? You let people in here?
It's a long-term scheme and it's government backed.
Yeah.
Basically, it's temporary accommodation.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. So there'll be people rolling in and out.
It wouldn't be the case. Usually, it takes a long time for them to find permanent accommodation.
Right,
so when a family moves in, they could stay for 12, 24, even 36 months before they actually move out to a permanent accommodation.
So it's more like an in-between house for them, isn't it? It's like
But the rollover of tenants is
slower than you actually. Well, what I was imagining, sort of thing, like it'd be 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. No, it's a lot slower than that.
And once somebody moves out, they'll put somebody back in because there's a lot of demand.
Right, fair enough.
So
that sounds okay. Do I only get paid when there's tenant here? Do you guarantee?
We'll guarantee the rent. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it could be empty for 12 months.
Yeah.
And I'd be guaranteed.
You'll get the paint. Yeah.
100%.
Oh, that's not. That sounds interesting.
With us, we can sign a contract and we're locked in for the whole term.
Right. Okay. So what sort of terms are you looking for as a company?
Minimum 12 months, really.
Oh,
so we're open to it, really.
Yeah, would you do longer then?
Yeah.
Because the one that I spoke to the other day, he was looking 2 to 3 years.
Yeah,
so you could
100%.
do something like that. Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Well, no, it sounds interesting then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Should we go into the land? Anyway,
yeah. So the next stage of the process for us now is to actually get the council out. They'll get a surveyor out, have a look at it, make sure they're happy, which they will be because it's brand new. It's basically brand new. Yeah, they look for things like damp issues or anything like that, and that's it. And then we can basically get the ball rolling.
And then we just sign up and
yeah, that's it.
That sounds too good to be true. Really.
And then we obviously manage the tenant, we manage the maintenance, and then also we guarantee the rent as well.
Okay, so like I said, it's different to what I was expecting. So I would expect you to say guaranteed rent if there was no one in here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. I'll speak to my partner about it. I'm sure it sounds okay.
Perfect. We'll get in touch with the council and then we'll liaise with you and tell you where we hopefully we can get in. When the inspector comes and says, yeah, we're all good to go, same day we'll be sending you a commercial lease agreement. We'll get it all signed, you check it over, make sure you're happy with it. and then yeah, we're good to go from there.
Good to go.
Yeah.
That is good. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Definitely interested. I'll speak to the partner about it. I'm sure she's going to be okay. It sounds, like I said to me, it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
I said it could almost be sat in 12 months and we're getting paid.
The question for you would be: have you got any more? Are you looking to buy any more properties?
We are actually.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look around, and then take it from there.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice new carpet. I can see I can feel it's got the underlay on it as well, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a single room here. It started off very cold, and if you notice, it's warmed right up now. This is the beauty about building rapport with people. Whereas on the phone, he would have said, nah, don't want that.
Yeah.
But you get in front of people, all of a sudden, okay, well, we've got his undivided attention now. So that's the game changer. Nice doors as well. This is a double. You've got a wardrobe space in here as well. Honestly, Sandu, this is perfect.
No repairs?
This council are going to come here and have a field day. Like, you know what, this is great. Windows are small as well, so at least the blinds won't cost too much. Yeah, mate, honestly, how much is this?
1,400.
Bargain, mate. Absolute bargain. Potentially, we've got two deals for you. The issue that you've got is you can do all the work to get estate agents inside and landlords inside. This one's obviously direct to vendor, but the council needs to come out and obviously inspect it. What happens now is you need to keep the agent warm and the landlord warm, because as he said, there's lots of other people that want this property as well. So what can we do to ensure that he stays warm? What do you think we can do?
Put a deposit.
Become credible. So what I want to do, straight after this viewing, I want you to send him a message. Say, hey Dave, thank you for your time. Really appreciate showing you the property. It's perfect for us. And I want you to stay in touch with him every single day, constantly giving updates. Tell him that we definitely want the property. It's perfect for what we need it for. And we'd love the opportunity to do business with you. And then just maintain that relationship. Have you got his personal number, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then that's it.
I can send him that landlord pack as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he'll like that because he needs to go on to his partner. So tell him in a minute, say, look, when we leave, I'll send you a pack.
Yeah.
Because that will make you more memorable than everyone else as well. And then say, we'll keep in touch with you, constantly keep in touch with you every single day.
All right, see you, mate.
Thank you, see ya, bye. Wow, honestly, I did not expect that turnaround. We walked in there, he was super cold, so off with us, and it was crazy the way he was able to just turn it around just by simply having a conversation, building rapport, finding common ground, just the basics. It turned out to be an amazing viewing. Direct to vendor too as well, so let's see where this one goes.
that was a roller coaster of emotions that was with the landlord. Obviously, as the landlord stated, starting off on the wrong foot, it was a big challenge to overcome, but I believe he bought into our confidence and he bought into our knowledge. And I was fortunate enough to see Shaun explain it to a few agents before us, so I knew more or less what to say and how to express myself. And leaving the property, I was just amazed at how well we did at going from 0 to 100 and from a definite no to a potential yes.
A lot of times sales is all about education. It's all about educating the other party, helping them to understand what it is exactly that you do, and also giving them the confidence that you are great for them and they should do business with you. Once you give them the confidence, then actually it makes everything else fall into place. I spoke to you yesterday. Sure. The great news is we've actually got 2 properties now. Now it's just a case of getting the surveyor to come out. But usually, what is the waiting time for a surveyor to come out?
I might have a slot at 10 o'clock tomorrow, so he's just got cancellation in his diary.
Amazing.
And that's the only thing he's got.
10 o'clock tomorrow, lads, It's on. It's game over tomorrow. Thank you very much, see you later. Call that guy back now, tell him 10 o'clock tomorrow. This one here, that's gonna be the easy one to close because with him, there's no credit checks because it's direct to vendor.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's gonna be much easier, much simpler to get that deal over the line. Time is of the essence right now. What's Dave's number? Let me give him a call.
0744.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey Dave, it's Shaun. I just came to view your property. How you doing? You okay?
Oh yeah, you alright?
Yeah, good, thank you. Dave, I've got some fantastic news and I'm just hoping it works for you. But the council are basically saying that the surveyor is able to come out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Would that work for you?
10 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, I think that should be fine, actually. That shouldn't be a problem.
Perfect. All good. All right, and so yeah, honestly, we'll make this happen. So even if we'll say to Dave, you know what, if you can't come, don't worry, Dave. We'll come and meet you wherever you are. We'll get the key off you. We'll come and do the surveyor, and we'll bring the key back to you.
Will it be okay with that?
We'll make him be okay.
Okay.
We'll make him be okay, mate. Can you see what's happening now, Sandu?
Yeah, it's happening too quick, man.
It's closing in. Why do you want it to be long? Don't you? It's going too quick.
Everything just happens so
It's
quick.
bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
That's what happens, mate. It's business for you, mate, and everything just unfolds extremely quickly.
In this moment, I was feeling quite stressed. I was overwhelmed by the situation and how quickly we got things moving.
Telling you, this is all happening right now in real time. We're about to close a deal tomorrow. We might even close 2 deals tomorrow. If they can go out to both properties tomorrow, we'll close both of them. Do you know what's crazy? We might have 4 deals for you. Because we've got this one here, we've got the one with Ibrahim, we've got the 2 and the one by the hotel. Potentially 4 deals, definitely 2, potentially 4. It's been a great day so far.
It seems unreal.
It doesn't it? Another day. Yesterday was great, man. I've been very tired today though. It was a very long day yesterday. I was about 4:15, then got to bed till like nearly 12 a.m. But made some really good traction. And it's funny because he said to me yesterday, he was like, Shaun, are you a magician? You're literally speaking to the same counsellors that I spoke to, but getting different response. You're speaking to the same agents that told me no, and you're getting a yes. How is that possible? It's not because I'm talented, it's not because I'm special, not because I'm great. It's simply because I've been consistent. I've been doing the same thing over and over again for years, and that is the magic formula. Consistency, build the reps. People have come up to me before and said, Shaun, that was an amazing speaking engagement. You're so talented, you're such a good speaker. And again, it's not because I'm great at speaking, it's just simply because I've done that same talk over and over again. I've refined it, I've looked at what works, I've looked at what doesn't work, and I've now perfected it. And that is the magic formula. So guys, we're on our way now to the surveyor, meeting Sandu at the property. Today's a big day. I'm really hoping that this goes to plan. If it goes to plan, then we can close this direct to vendor deal. So very exciting, but right now, we're calling Raheem to see if he can meet us at the property.
Just later, unfortunately, my manager's not allowing me to come for the council. You can't do anything unless the offer form is signed.
Oh, the offer form's, oh, right, okay, cool. Sandu, you okay? We've got a slight issue with the second property. They want us to sign the offer form before they come out, and he's now saying the manager's getting itchy feet, basically. So we're gonna have to go back into Heart today and re-explain everything to them. I wish they told us beforehand, to be honest, but they can't do anything until we've signed that. All right, let's just focus on this one for now then. Right then, 3 more minutes to go, and we'll be there at the property, and then we'll see what the surveyor's saying. Take it from there. Hey, how you doing? It's time to face the music. This was a big day for us because the surveyor was coming out to inspect the property. 3 things can happen. They can firstly say, yes, we're absolutely happy, let's get it on board. Or they can categorically say, this is a shambles, we do not want it, there's something where it's not resurrectable and we do not want the property. Or the most likely case is, we want the property, but there's a few bits of remedial work that needs to be done. Get those bits done, and then we'll have to take the property on. Let's see what the surveyor had to say.
Morning.
Morning.
Dave, you alright?
Yeah. So he's already just said to us, which is great, and I appreciate you that. He just said because we've reviewed the property first, we get first refusal on it. This is the surveyor.
Yeah.
Right.
Abu.
I'm done.
You done?
Yeah. So
right, cool.
Yeah, I've definitely seen your video, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I've got loads of surveys on today, so hopefully by tomorrow I should have a report sent over to the email address.
We want to start cracking on with the stuff now, to be honest. So if you tell us in a nutshell what we need to do, and then before we get the report, at least we'll be ahead of the game. The restrictors.
Handrail, so make sure that all the doors are catching.
door stops, dress windows, so either blinds or curtains.
Yeah.
Boxing off the kitchen, fire blanket. I've noticed some of the doors, screws are missing from the hinges. Some of the doors haven't been painted, like the cupboard doors. And stuff. Yeah. A lock to the bathroom door. Yeah, that's it, man.
That's it. I'll go through that with the landlord now then, and then, yeah, all good. So, but providing we get all that done, the council's have to take it on.
Yeah, so I'll have to come back and double check
everything,
and then once it's all ticked off.
Thank you for your time, I do appreciate it.
I can't believe this scheme. It sounds too good to be
true. It's
obviously, as long as everyone's sort of gets their cut out of it in the end and that, and everyone's happy, aren't they?
The only thing is, now, on both sides, you know, you want to make sure that we're not messing you about. We want to make sure that we've secured this property, and also we need to start ordering the beds as well. It's quite a quick turnaround. So,
as soon as you come again, you're always saying, someone in it.
That's it, yeah. So we'll liaise back with the council, but the only thing we need now is some security. So I can send you a contract.
Yeah.
We can sign the contract today.
Yeah. One thing, because I get what you're saying. What would normally happen is obviously a tenant would give us a week's rent through open rent.
Right, okay.
I don't know if you wanted to do that, because we have got a tenant, actual woman that wants to take it on Saturday coming to view.
Okay.
So obviously, because it's still on open rent, as soon as someone puts a deposit...
Please take it off open rent. We definitely want it. He said to me that the council is happy. There's always remedial works, that's the way it works. So what can we do then to secure the property today? Weeks? Yeah, week's rent?
Yeah. Do it.
Send us the bank details, we'll get that sent across to you today.
Have you got a sort of timescale that you want this work doing?
Ideally within a week.
But if you put all this in the contract as well then, so we know where we're at.
Deal done. Deal done, we'll get those keys today. I'm absolutely buzzing. What a day. What a day. Gotta get the keys now. First deal done. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. And then once the work's all done, regarding the contract start date, are you happy for us to start that once?
Whenever you want to go.
Yeah, perfect.
So you can almost do it from, say, next Monday if you want.
Yeah.
Then when you're rolling in.
Yeah, when you're rolling in. Yeah, perfect. Cool.
Mr. Davies, pleasure to do business.
We did it, mate. We did it.
Yeah.
I knew it would happen. I didn't think it would happen this quick, but it's happened.
Yeah, literally next day.
Yeah, next day. Boom, done. I panicked because Bernadette called me earlier.
Yeah.
She goes, Shaun, what's going on? So what do you mean? She goes, some of the agents called me and said, I want you to send me the report because that property is mine. So I'm going to call her now and say, look, I've spoken to the landlord. Don't worry, the property is ours. We've reserved the property. It's all good. So I always talk about the velocity of everything. Speed is key in business. Another agent inquired on that property first. Landlord sent them a video, but because they were so long with calling the council and getting the inspector, we managed to view the property before then. Speed is key. I remember what I said before, being proactive, get from behind the laptop, actually physically go and view properties, meet people, build rapport. But then also as well, we was very proactive with the council. So we called the council yesterday and the council had a cancellation and said that they could come today at 10 a.m. If it wasn't for that, they would have maybe got the deal.
Yeah.
And then it was literally a race of who can call the council, convince the council to come out firstly. Whoever does that wins the game, essentially. And then today, we won the game. What's your thoughts? How you feeling?
Shocked, man. Shocked and a bit stressed as well because we have a lot to do.
Have a lot to do, but honestly, this is it, man. I'm used to this level of stress.
Yeah.
This is just one deal. Sometimes you might have it where you take on 10 deals at one go.
Oh, wow.
And you've got 10 different properties.
Yeah.
You get pulled from pillar to post. So it just comes with it. Now it's a case of facilitating. Now it's a case of leveraging. So we've got a lot of work we need to do. We've literally got some amazing terms on this deal. So the landlord is very flexible. So the landlord is happy to start the contract whenever we say. So we'll get the works done. Usually what happens is the landlord's like, you know what? Sign the contract, you want the rent to start today. No, it's not saying that. You pay the holding deposit. The holding deposit gets deducted from the first month's rent. And the contract will start on the date where you get the tenants in. The surveyor will come out next week Friday. What will happen then is that the council will move someone in, probably the following Monday.
All right.
Cool?
Yeah.
So let's go to the estate agents now. Let's go and pick up the keys and take it from there.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool, man. Anyone in the UK would want to do this deal.
Really?
Of course, yeah, why wouldn't you? Imagine, if someone said to you, I'll tell you what, Sandu, give me £600 and I'll give you £500 a month for the next 3 years. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
500 times 36, 18k. You just made me 18k.
It's made 18k, mate. What you've actually got, which is even more valuable, is the mindset and the skill set.
Yeah, 100%.
That's priceless.
100%, yeah.
That could make you millions.
The way you talk to people is really impressive.
Yeah.
That's different. You don't see that often, you know. And Yeah, I'll look to study that and implement it a little bit as well.
Guys, keys.
Living proof.
Living proof.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure, mate. Pleasure.
I'm excited. Very excited.
This moment was my favourite moment of the whole documentary. We actually got the keys. From where we started off, where he was super cold, to now getting the keys less than 24 hours later. Honestly, it's a huge win. Imagine putting £600 into an investment and then getting back £500 per month for the next 3 years. How crazy would that be? Well, that's exactly what we've done with this deal. There's no deposit. We've got a week and a half rent-free period. We'll get £2,000 per month from the council, or just under, so it's £1,950.
Yeah.
And then we're paying the landlord £1,450.
Yeah.
So that's a net total of £500 per month. Sandu, how you feeling?
I've got no words, brother.
Yeah.
I can't express my happiness. Yeah.
Oh,
it's been a journey.
Amazing.
2 days and a half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
You didn't expect it either, to be fair, but
I didn't expect it. I mean, I gave myself 2 weeks to do this.
Yeah.
We've done it in 2.5 days. You got to bear in mind, this strategy is a lot different because firstly, it's not just about the property. You've got to firstly close the council. But when you close a council, it's not just about finding a random council. You need to find a council that has great demand. And that's exactly what this council has. It's got huge demand. So this is why we decided to come down on that same day and start finding properties. Again, as I always say, it's about building rapport with people. That's what it's all about. This landlord was quite cold with us yesterday. He didn't know who he was. And what we've done is built rapport with the landlord. He hasn't done any credit checks. How long has your company been trading for?
3 months.
He hasn't even said to us, guys, how long is your company been trading? He hasn't asked us about any personal guarantees or anything like that. Second out holding deposit. He spoke to his missus. We heard him on the phone. Happy to go ahead. Everything's all good.
It's crazy. We met him last night.
Met him last night?
We met him like, what, 16 hours ago?
So yeah, 16 hours ago, and we've got the keys now. We spoke to the council on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We met the landlord yesterday, got the keys today.
You can't see it elsewhere. Any other property strategy will not happen as quickly. But what I would say, guys, most important thing, you need to find a good council. Before meeting Shaun, I had a few councils, but the profit was not really there. And I did the mistake to try and look for properties, but the profit wasn't there because obviously you need to find a very cheap property. If you find a very good council that does temporary or emergency accommodation, then the magic can happen and you can afford to look for properties. Without a doubt, knowledge is power. The knowledge helped me a lot, from training my own virtual assistant to having the knowledge would boost up my confidence when I go speak to these landlords and agents. When we started, me and my virtual assistant were sort of like two lost bunnies in a field trying to figure out the way, because we knew the idea and the concept of what we are trying to do, but we didn't know exactly step by step what we have to do, and we haven't seen anyone do it in front of our eyes. So now that I've seen Shaun do it, we know exactly what we have to do, and I was able to take that knowledge and put it in my VA. And because of that, now I see my virtual assistant actually bring me more deals and more viewings, and he's able to speak a lot better to councils and to landlords and to agents. It's just a beautiful snowball effect that's happening right now. Getting the knowledge from Shaun will naturally boost up your confidence. When people ask you questions, you know exactly how to answer them, and you know exactly how to tailor your answer to fit that specific scenario, and that will help you close landlords. That will help you close councils as well, because they can sense it. They know when you don't know. So knowledge is power. Knowledge is key.
Let's show you around the property now, and let's tell you about the works that need to happen. So anyone else that wants to get into temporary accommodation, at least you can sort of see what the council need. First thing they've said is it needs curtains in here, so all blinds.
Yeah.
Any floor that's not on the ground floor always needs a window restrictor, because this here is a massive safety risk.
Door stops?
Door stops to stop it from obviously swinging and breaking the wall, which happens a lot. Little things like this that he picked up on, they put the hinges on, but there's a screw missing. The works in this house, very light. Again, white goods, but the landlord has provided all the white goods already. So obviously fridge, freezer, we've got dishwasher, we've got washing machine. This needs to be sorted, this needs to be all boxed in. That's a simple job. There's no gas in this property as well. Landlord has also provided brand new carpet as well. So honestly, it's a great deal. And I said when I first came up, one of the things I noticed is the nice spongy underlay. The game changer is, they said to us that we don't have to put any wardrobes in, all we need to put is beds. So we'll get a single bed here. One of the things that I'd recommend, Sandu, one of the things that I do, because it's very easy to forget. So get some post-it notes, come back and stick the post-it notes of where it needs to be done. So at least then, It's a sense of accomplishment when you go around and you can obviously peel it off when it's been done. So it's great, and that's what I do, because it's very easy to forget things when there's quite a few things that need to be done. This one needs to be painted as well. It's great actually, because obviously there's wardrobe space inside there as well already. So that's big saving cost for the tenant. In here, again, nice and simple, bed, that needs to be painted. We've got a window straight to here. There was a leak on here as well when the landlord bought the property from the auction. That's all been sorted now, so that needs to be repainted again. We've got a wall that needs to be painted here. Again, the landlord's gonna sort this, it needs to be all sanded down and done properly. So yeah, we'll get that all boxed off. Sandu, what's your overall thoughts on the house?
It's a good house. It's a really good house. Brand new house. The landlord did most of the works himself.
Yeah.
Obviously some bits still need touching, but yeah. We've seen a few houses before, even before the challenge, and yeah, nowhere near to this standard.
This one's great.
Brand new skirting, brand new walls, spotlights, doors, brand new doors, literally, yeah.
Inspector was great. I think it helped that he said he seen me on Instagram or YouTube. That was some brownie points. Right, next now, let's go back to the hotel. Let's sort the contract out, get the contract all signed and delivered. Let's sort the trades. We need to find some trades that can do all this and get it all boxed off by next week, Friday. And then we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. A year ago today, I was trying to find a job, getting qualified, getting a license, trying to find a job and saving some money. So no, I did not expect for things to pick up this quickly, but it's what happens, man. It's what happens when you really believe in it and you become vocal with it. You are creating that law of attraction. Being with Shaun for several days, getting the reassurance from him that yeah, it's possible. Look at me, I've done it. You can do it too. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You just watch and learn. Getting that reassurance, you know, I'm gonna speak like him right now, but it was a game changer.
Okay, cool. So basically, Sandu, this is a commercial lease contract that we need to obviously get sent across to Dave. So we'll get that sorted now. Great terms, 3-year contract. There's a week and a half rent-free period as well. Payment is the 19th day of every month or the following day. Number of months is 36 months. This deal is obviously going to make you £400 a month.
Okay.
Which is going to be nice. What do you plan on doing that money?
Reinvest heavily.
Yeah.
Double down on what works.
Yeah.
Go back to the agents, go back to more agents, get more viewings, go back to more landlords. That's it.
Yeah,
just reinvest. I'm not planning on spending it or buying a nice car, just reinvest like hell.
Yeah, love that. Your profit, which will be great, you can go to the council in 1 year, you actually ask for more money. So in years 2 and 3, your profit of £500 will go up.
Should go up, yeah.
Yeah. So lease agreement is all boxed off, nice and easy. So what happens now is I'm now going to send this to your email and his email for digital signing. It's done digitally, and with the software it tells us when he's opened it as well. So we can see he's opened it. If you've got any questions, you can ask the questions. Once he signs it, then good to go.
Hello, Shaun.
Hey Dave, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good, good, good. Just to let you know, mates, that we've sent across the contract to you, so that's all been sent now. If there's anything you don't understand, just give me a call, more than happy to assist.
Okay, Shaun, nice one.
Cool.
Right, and we'll be good to go, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Spot on.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Dave.
All right, take it easy.
Have a good day, mate. See ya. Bye-bye. How did you find the process of sorting that out?
Smooth.
Yeah?
Real smooth, yeah.
Yeah, real easy. So it's just a case of now
getting the repairs.
Getting the repairs sorted. Very minor repairs. The inspection's booked in for next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Monday we're good to go. Before heading home back to Birmingham for the weekend, we went back to Hart for an update on the first property reviewed, but unfortunately that one had fell through. But still, we had a very successful day. Here's the thing, you win some, you lose some. Sick. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been a great few days. We've achieved so much in such a short space of time.
3 days.
Yeah, literally 3 days. How many agents have you been to see?
4 or 5.
Yeah, been to like 5 agents, and we've basically closed 2 deals, so huge win. And I'm very pleased.
Yeah, I'm very happy as well.
Cool, man.
Cheers.
All good. What's happened now is that you've got the foundation, so all you have to do now is just build on it.
That's the plan.
100%. Stay focused, stay consistent, stay resilient. You've seen the work ethic that we've had to put in over the last few days. Just keep that work up, and honestly, it won't be long before you're making £5,000 a month. As I was driving back to Birmingham, I had to break some news to Sandu. You want the good news or the bad news, mate?
Oh my God, but
Right, the bad news is that you've now got to work out what you're going to do with an extra £500 a month.
okay.
The good news is, Dave has literally just signed, mate. He's just signed the contract.
Oh, no, man. I thought you were going to go all downhill from this.
I would never let it go downhill, mate. Trust me, you got me on side. I would never let it go downhill.
She told me don't worry about it.
So I headed home and Sandu spent the weekend getting all the remedial works done before we met up again on the following Tuesday morning. So today is a new week and we're back in sunny Luton. Beautiful day. I wanted to come back to check on Sandu just to ensure that he's all good, see if he needs any help with anything. There's also some remedial works that needs to be completed as well. So just want to make sure that everything is on track because I believe the council is coming back on Friday. Today's Tuesday. So we've still got a few days. I want to make sure everything is all boxed off. The landlord's happy, the council's happy. And then hopefully next week, Monday, he can have his first tenant in. But the great news is, something I'm very proud of, is Sandu's took the advice and he's actually booked in quite a few viewings. So today I also want to go around with him, go to the viewings with him and see if we can close a deal. So what's your name?
I'm Winston.
Winston, Shaun.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. How long has this property been empty for?
A couple of weeks.
Have you had much interest?
Yes, we have.
So we're looking for like anything damp-wise. Is there any signs of damp? Because the council's going to be all over that. So it looks decent, to be fair. Let's see if this has got a window restrictor. Yep. Window restrictor, that's one less job to do. Doors fine. We'll check the doors to make sure all the doors. See, look, that doesn't close. That's gonna be an issue. So that'll pick that up straight away. Here he is.
Right, do the wristband walk now.
How you doing, mate? Good to see you.
Right,
You alright?
good to see you as well. Yeah.
How's things?
Yeah, good.
Living the dream, yeah?
Well.
Is the landlord open to a company let on this one as well?
Possibly.
Okay, cool. A man of your caliber, Winston. I know you're selling the dream for us.
How much is this one again, Winston?
1,500.
1,500.
Is the landlord open to any negotiation at all in terms of the rent?
Yeah, he wants more. He told me this.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's decent. I think it's exactly what the council would need. I think if you can put it to the landlord for us, let him know exactly what it is we do, to let us know what you need from us and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, ready to take it on. All right, and we'll see each other soon. You know what it was? This agent, yeah, I went into the office and literally, believe it or not, the week before, somebody that does temporary accommodation went in there as well.
Oh, really?
But apparently they didn't like him so much that they were like, no, we don't want to work with you. And I do the same business. I went in, spoke with them for like half an hour.
So what did you do differently?
I was just being friendly, I don't know, I was just showing like genuine interest in them.
Yeah. You literally took the advice on.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And the lady there, she was telling me, because we could relate in a way, she came from Lithuania, I think, and we were talking about school and the traditions in her country. So we literally spoke about...
Love that.
Yeah, for like half an hour really. And then,
well done, man. Well done.
Shaun, Sandu seems way more confident already.
Oh, 100%. I'm so shocked about his confidence. And it just shows like the power of believing in yourself. Before, he didn't have no self-belief. He was golden, he was nervous. But he's watched me do it. He's seen my confidence. He's got the energy. And that's what I always say, energy is contagious. This is what's very important with your network and the people you surround yourself with. The saying is very true. If you hang around with 5 millionaires, you'll become the 6th because there's a rhythm to success. He's seen the way I move, he's seen the way I talk, he's seen the way I build rapport, and he's doing the exact same thing now and he's getting crazy results already. I mean, the guy's got 6 viewings booked. Like, you're gonna imagine he's been trying to do this strategy for months, hasn't had no luck. I've left him, all of a sudden he's got all these viewings coming out the woodwork. It's crazy, it's not a coincidence. He's picked up the energy and now he's thriving as a result. We went to another viewing and then Sandu tried calling the landlord he had previously spoken to.
right, I'll call another landlord now.
Okay, cool.
But basically, this one is an interesting one. So I called them last week.
Yeah.
And they were completely against Luton Borough Council. Completely against it, because they had a bad reputation of them, bad experience of them. And they had like 8 viewings or something, and they refused all the tenants because they never liked them. And I told them, can I just call you back next week so we can arrange a viewing? He was like, sure. So, tough one.
So the big thing that they need to remember is that when they work with you, they're not dealing with Luton Council, they're dealing with your company. And that's the beauty about it. When they say anything about the council, just shut them down and say, look, don't worry about that. We'll sort that.
We'll sort it out.
You've got one person, one contact, and that's me, and I'll update you.
Sweet.
Hello?
Hi, Hash. This is Sandu.
Hello, Sandu.
Hash, you told me to call you today to arrange another viewing. Are you available today?
No, not today.
I see. When would...
We're doing another viewing next Saturday.
What time?
Any time between 12 and 6. It's getting harder for us the more we look at, so
okay.
we're gonna definitely decide after next week who we want.
Okay, all right, Hash.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See you Saturday.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
The only bit of advice I would say to you is this is what's going to separate you from everyone else.
Right.
Build a bit of rapport. Don't forget, because that conversation for me is too transactional.
You think?
Yeah, because like you said, hello, Sandu. I mean, you didn't say, hi, how are you? You didn't mention anything about, you could have mentioned the weather.
Yeah,
how you did, like, that's how you get people to like you, and it puts you different, whereas that, it's just transactional. So if I call them like, oh, how you doing? You're okay? Yeah. What are you up to today in this nice sunny day?
Yeah.
Like, just something like that.
Oh,
I know,
more energy.
Yeah, I know it's like probably out of character for you, but it makes him lower his guard, and also it makes you more memorable. Like, oh, I like Sandu. I had a bit of a good conversation with him.
That's true, because if everybody talks the way I talk, like, when can I come for a viewing? What time?
Don't get me wrong, your approach is great because it's like, it's direct, straight to the point, but that's not going to work with everyone. If you want to be remembered and you want to get deals over the line, don't forget, people buy off people, they know, like, and trust. So they're going to know, like, and trust you if you make the relationship less transactional. So just a bit of feedback.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it.
But you know what's crazy, Sandu? Last week, Monday, we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So this has been a week so far. So look at what you've achieved in 1 week. Can you imagine, right, if you was in this business full time?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Crazy.
If this goes well.
Mate, when it is going to go well. It's inevitable, you can see straight away. We spent the rest of the day going to more viewings, and sadly it was then nearly time to say goodbye to Sandu. But first, he took me back to the property to show me what works he had done on it.
It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right.
Obviously the figures have slightly changed from when the surveyor first came.
Yeah.
So all in all, what's the total amount that you're personally investing into this deal?
Up to this point, 1,030.
You'll make that investment back in 2 months,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Nice and passive income for you after that. So it's worth the investment.
Not bad.
If you could get every deal like this, as smooth as this, it'll be amazing, man. Mate, you should be really proud of yourself. I think one of the things that I was saying to James the other day is the level of confidence. You know, in just a week, it's amazing to see how confident you are, even like speaking to agents now.
Thank you.
And even the way you took on this project with the remedial work, you've just took it on head on.
Yeah.
And now, guess what? You've got the t-shirt now. You've been through the pain barrier. When you do your next one, it'll be easier because you understand how to talk to the surveyor, how to communicate, how to negotiate with the landlord as well. Because even that, all this work has been a massive negotiation with the landlord because the landlord has paid a lot for this. I'm just looking forward to see it all completed now and then move the tenants in, and that'll be great.
Can't wait, man.
Yeah, man.
I just can't wait for them to come in and just
hand it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's great. Sandu, pleasure to see you again. How you been?
Very well, my friend. Very well. Busy as always. How are you?
You're smiling, mate, so it's a good thing. Talk to me what's been happening. I know the tenants have finally moved in now, haven't they?
Yeah, finally. They came in. The good people, on the very first day, one of the pipes actually burst and we had a leak.
Yeah.
So I had a very good welcoming to property, but I am all in for it, mate.
That's great, man. Well done for getting that all sorted and facilitating it all. And then talk to me about this JV that you've done with the estate agent, because that's going to be huge.
Yeah, so the JV, it blows my mind as well. Honestly, the solely reason I got it, I don't even think it's because like I'm good and stuff. I truly believe that the agent bought into like my personality, my enthusiasm for business, and maybe my youth as well. Because he saw me talking to some of the other agents, and the director saw me and he was like, why don't we work together? And I was like, let's do it. I mean, divide the risk, divide the profits, but I'm all for it.
I absolutely love that. And that's exactly what I hoped that would happen for you, because it just makes a lot of sense. You can scale so much quicker when you partner with an estate agent. They're getting the properties a lot faster than what you'd be able to get them. So it's crazy, isn't it? And have you got the deals in the pipeline with that estate agent?
Yeah. So we had one. You know, the house was too bad of a condition for us to take it on. The surveyor gave us too many repairs.
Yeah.
However, there's another one. We're in talks with the landlord, and if he agrees to install a stud wall to basically plan one of the receptions into a separate bedroom, then we are going to take that on. But we're in negotiations with the landlord at the minute.
Nice. And if you take that one on, what would be the profit?
It'll be 450.
Amazing. And that's just one. Obviously, you're going to have a lot more come in. So yeah, man, it's great. So overall, what is your experience being introduced into this temporary accommodation sector, and also what's like your future plans?
I kind of wish we could start a documentary now, because I feel like my confidence has just gone through the roof, and I'm a different person when it comes to property. You know, I go to viewing so freely, and I have such a fresh mind, and I'm just so open-minded. And yeah, I'm a lot more confident.
The biggest thing on this challenge is not actually the deal that you got. It's the mindset shift, and I can 100% see that in you, Sandu. Like, the mindset shift and the confidence is sky high, man. It's beautiful to see, honestly, because it's just inevitable. Think about, you know, when we first went to those few viewings, you were nervous going in, and look at you now, thriving.
Exactly, bro. You know what it is? It's the knowledge and seeing you do it as well. I'm like, so that's how you do it. That's what you need to say. Just seeing that a couple of times and having the experience to go by myself and sort of adjust by my own mistakes.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit now, honestly. It opened up my confidence so much more than when you last saw me.
Man, feeling a bit sad actually, you know. I wish Shaun could stay with me for a couple more weeks, so I could pick his brain every single minute and every single day of his life. But I am, compared to how I was before, I am definitely a lot more confident than I was before. You name me an agent anywhere in the country and I'll walk in there and tell them about what we do freely with no insecurities. Now I've seen Shaun do it. I know exactly what we need to do from A to Z. So knowledge gives you confidence, and I'm feeling very confident approaching people in this business now. I'm a bit nervous, but yeah.
Creatures of my